Your patience while I figure this YouTube thing out. Alrighty. So, typically start with my brows. Look at my brows. Alright. Deny one thing gets another. Hey, sister. I don't know why I was hearing feedback on the last live, so I had to close that one out. And I can't seem to locate my daggone. You can't find stuff when you need it, when you're doing something. So since I can't find my pencil, my eyebrow pencil, I'm just gonna use, I guess I'll show you what I use. This is my favorite palette. It looks raggedy, but it's because I use it. I'm gonna use this color here to do my brows. I mean, I just did my makeup yesterday. What in the world? Anyway. And then I'm going to use the Danessa Myricks Universal Blurring Balm Powder. Now, this is not, one of my favorites, but I like to put some kind of primer on. Everybody loves Danessa, so I tried it, but I'm an oily girl, and it just doesn't mattify my face like I would like to have it. So anyway, I like to put something on as a primer to, good moisturizer. Good moisturizer. I usually try to use a good sunscreen. Now this is not, I'm cheating. This is the Super Goop container, but I like to use Black Girl sunscreen. That's a really good moisturizer. This is another one I like. It's Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. And then I like to use, when I'm doing my makeup, I like to use light moisturizers. And I'm looking all around like, where's all my stuff? But I like to use light moisturizers because I'm oily. So I don't want, I like to moisturize my skin, but I don't want anything that's really, really thick. So I use a little sunscreen. Super Goops makes a mattifying sunscreen that you can use as primer. This is another sunscreen. I can't find all my stuff. This is another sunscreen I use that's very, very moisturizing. I don't use this alone because it gives a white cast, and who wants to walk around looking like Casper? Anyway, let me go ahead and jump on in. So I like to brush my hair up, and my eyebrows are not, they're sisters. They're not sisters, they're cousins, because this one is a little higher than the other. But my philosophy for brows is I don't need to put anything where something already is. So just to keep it from looking so harsh, I like to line under, and I'm gonna get my little mirror so I can see real good. But I like to line under the brow, and then I'm gonna do the brow on top of the brow, right? And then if I do it again, slightly just feeling a little bit where it's maybe sparse. I feel in a little bit, so just a little here where it's a little sparse, but wherever there is already hair there, I don't typically put anything. And then don't worry if the brow shape is ugly, because we're gonna clean it up with concealer. We'll clean it up with concealer. So if you got a caterpillar on your face, that is fine. We're gonna we'll get a caterpillar BBL with the concealer. So we'll get it together. All right, so outside and then on the top. Now I usually use, I have a scar here. I usually take a little bit of black just to kind of fill in where there isn't any hair, but I don't gotta do that today. We all right. All right. So, well, mine, I don't even know they sisters, because this one higher, it's higher up than this one is. So I have to, when I'm doing, when I'm drawing on my brow, I have to do the line a little lower so that they be even. All right. That's about all I'm gonna do. That's it. It might not be too cute right now, but it's gonna be all right in the end. We're gonna be all right. All right, so the concealer I'm using is Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in color Chestnut. Chestnut, I don't know how to, I'm trying, y'all. But it's chestnut, that's what it says. Now, I love this concealer, but I also don't like a super bright under eye under my brow. So what I usually do is I'll take a little bit of my foundation, which is the Lancome 525W. Just a little bit of that, just to kind of bring that color up some, and I'll mix that in. You don't gotta do that. Just do what works for you, but that's what I like to do. And then whenever I put too much product on my brush, I just rub it on my eyelids so that I don't have too much once I get up here doing this line. All right. Now, of course, if you want your under eye, if you want that line brighter, you don't have to do what I do. Do what you want to do, boo-boo. Do what you want to do. All right. So, and your sponge, whenever you're using a sponge, you should, I always use mine damp. I used to just spray it with a little setting spray, but it moves when it's fully damp. It moves the product around better, is what I've noticed. All right, so it's going on to this other eye. What is this? Bedellium Tools. It's very, very flat. Very flat. I love this brush. Some people buy brushes and they go through, I used to, when I first started doing makeup, I learned from this one girl to glue the brush down. Like, she would buy brushes and glue the brush down. When in reality, who got time for that? I ain't got time to be doing all that. I don't. I mean, maybe I used to, but why do that when you can just buy a brush already small? Another thing I see people doing is using paint brushes. Like paintbrushes are really, really, really inexpensive. And I've seen people getting paintbrushes. Alright, so before I do, I'm gonna blend my foundation. The foundation I use again is Lancome 525. And I like to mix it with NARS. What shade is this? NARS Nvidia. Because I got a little tan in the summertime. And so the 525 was just a little bit too light. So I added that darker color. You see these two? I added that darker color to bring that color, deepen that color for me and make it a match. I always feel like, and I always feel like you should go a little bit, just slightly darker, so that when you highlight, you are not a ghost. All right, so okay, I feel like I need a little bit more on this eyebrow, just a little bit. All right. I've got a lot of. I really like that. A little big, kinda. Yeah, those are my favorite foundation. I'm not gonna lie, for a long time, I only used, it's ugly. For a long time, I only would use NARS and Lancome, like if I was going somewhere. And I saved my good foundation. I would use NARS and Lancome if I was going somewhere, and then like, if I wasn't going nowhere, I would use like Fit Me. Cause that's $5. Let's see. And I just hadn't gone to get any, or I just hadn't gone to get any this year for myself. So, but yeah, that's what I usually do. Save my good foundations for when I'm going somewhere and doing something. And then when my Fit Me, do it for everything else. Like if I'm just going to work, Fit Me. But if I'm going out, then I'll wear my good foundations. All right, so now I have a lot of discoloration on my face. I always do my brows first. Since I started doing makeup, my brows have been first, but I'm gonna go in and correct some of this discoloration because with full coverage, it's easier to cover if you correct. It's either to cover blemishes if you correct the color. So that's a bump I burst, and we had all this hormonal acne. We thank God we are women. But this hormonal acne, bow. Ooh. Alright. So I'm gonna put a little under our eyes. On the little spots. And you see, I love high quality products. But if it's a product that's inexpensive and it works, that's what I'm gonna use. Okay? This is LA Girl Pro Conceal. Out drugstore and beauty supply. Honey. Alright. I'm just getting excessive with it now. Alright. So I don't know if you can see, just blend that on up here, how it took away, it muted out some of the, I know you can see that one right there, it muted that out completely. So that's what it does. It corrects any discoloration, any dark spots. The orange cancels it out. So any discoloration you have, that orange will cancel it out. Sometimes, so that it's not so orangey, I'll mix it with my concealer. But it's gonna get covered by the foundation in a second anyway. All right, let me cover up. I got my beard down here, child. Hormonal stuff, honey, hormonal. But it happens, so. Also, even if you don't have any hormonal stuff going on, blend your foundation down so that you don't like you're wearing a mask. Add a little bit. This was a really dark spot because I kept squeezing the bump. That's what it works for. It works. Anywhere you have any kind of darkness, it just cancels out that hyperpigmentation. So you see now, I ain't done no makeup, but it's making my face look even tone. So yeah, we ain't did too much yet. So before I go on to the other stuff, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eye, which is gonna be a really, really simple chocolate smoky eye. All right. You learn this, you won't need another look for a while because you can dress it up and dress it down. It's my go-to. I love it. I love it. All right. So, let's use my little brushes. I wear the same thing. I wear the same looks all the time, so. All right, so I'm gonna start with this color here. This is a Yodit. And I'm gonna put that in the crease. If it looks a little dark, it's because I had some residue on this of a darker color. But this is gonna serve as our transition color between our brows and the darker color we're gonna put on our lid. Okay. There we go. All right, and now we're gonna take I'll take this brown here and put that on the lid. And that's really, really as simple as they get, honey. You don't get no easier. And that's it. And that is all, folks. One thing I do here is if I feel like any part of my eyebrow is a little bit too bright with the concealer, I'll go back with the transition color, right? And I will just pat that in to kind of mute that color down a little bit. So I'm not smearing anything. I'm just, how you set your makeup, basically, I'm setting that concealer with that transition color. because the transition color is not a bunch of rah-rah. It's a soft, subtle brown. It's not going to do anything to mess with your eyeshadow is the one, honey. Eyeshadow is, it's all about that's what I'm learning. It's all about the flick of the wrist, like they say. And you, how you hold your brushes. So you'll have less, you want to have more control. So a lot of people hold their brush this way, but it's better to hold it farther down so that, I don't know, the brush can move better. You know, but it can move better if you hold it farther down. That's it for the eye. Shit, that's it. So now we can go on in with the actual foundation. Don't need too much. Okay. Yeah, I already color corrected, so we don't need too much. And then I put some up earlier, on my forehead earlier. Okay. I want that to be a little skinnier, child. Alright, go back with that, what's the name? That brush, and then blend that out. So there's no lines of demarcation. Anything with makeup takes is practice. That's it. I can tell you firsthand. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever. I'm going slow today. 20 minutes. I like the Best Skin Ever concealer too. All right. Okay. I said I want to have some music in here today, so I won't be singing so much. All right. A lot of people let their stuff sit and get sticky or whatever. They sit and get a little thicker. I ain't gotta do all that. All right. Blend, 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 blend. Here we go. We blend down there. We blend. So With my setting powder, y'all. Laura Mercier. I like her stuff. I like her. I need some more now. All the stuff in the daggone camera. Laura Mercier. I don't overbake. I don't see the good it does. But I just press the powder in. That was a lot, child. Yeah, it's a translucent. It is. A lot of people think, well, maybe I could be wrong, that the color of the powder is what causes flashback. I have found that it's not. The color of the powder is, yes, translucent. Remember, it's backwards. It's not the color of the powder, it's the application. So in my experience, like whatever color powder you do, if you set it correctly, you won't have flashback. So a lot of people just put the powder on like that, and then they just let it sit, and then they'll take a brush and maybe just wipe the powder off. I never do that because that will cause you to have flashback. My trick to avoid that and not wash out your face is I usually take my foundation brush, I press the powder in after it sets. And let me get this powder from right here for people think I'm in the wrong activities, honey. None of that. Anyway, yeah, if you press the powder in, and then after it sits, after you let it set, you go back through with your foundation brush and press the powder in, then that prevents it from having that white cast, having that white flashback. I used to have it way back in my little early makeup days, honey. Out here looking like Casper on camera. Alright, so we're setting this, and then I'm gonna go in with the contour. I'm using Juvia's Deep Dark. I like to use this color here. You see I'm hitting pan, so but the way I do my contour is I like to smile instead of doing the fish face, because with that I see that the contour tends to go too low. So I always smile, and I tell my clients to smile so that I can give them the illusion of like their face is raised. Their face is raised like when they smile. So I'll smile and I'll catch. See? So even when I'm not smiling, you can still see that raised. I love me a drag queen contour, and it's just extra. I love it. I need to stop though. Alright, contour just a little bit down here. Just a little bit. Or a lot that you like. And then I ain't really got no forehead, but contour my forehead too. I did all them curls yesterday just to not put no rollers in my hair last night. I'm disgusted with myself. All that time curling my hair. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do what I was saying do. You can see the powder still there. I'm gonna go ahead and take the foundation brush I used to blend in, and I'm going to just press that powder in. So now you don't see no powder, no powdery. Okay. And take a little bit of that top contour and put that here on top of the deep color. I'm going to also take that color and contour my nose. So with me contouring my nose, I like to go along the bridge of my nose, right? Instead of going on the side of my nose. Because if I went on the sides, the line will be out here. But in order to create the illusion of a snatched nose, you want to go on the bridge. So I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see I'm kind of on the top. But here it looks like I'm on the side. Okay. And then I will go back in with, so that's harsh, right? It's very harsh. I'll go back in with my foundation brush and blend it down some. So it's not so harsh. Okay. All right. Back to my favorite palette. I gotta be careful because I crushed that black and it keep wanting to spread everywhere. But I like to mix these two colors for my blush. I think this looks so pretty. One darker complected people. I mean, I'm pretty sure it could look good on anybody, but I don't know about them. So I'm talking about me and people with my complexion. Okay. So yeah, that's that. Love a blush, honey. I love a good blush. All right. All right. Okay, going to line my eyes. I just want to have a good time. All right, so I'm gonna take this. This is from the crayon case. I don't know how long I had this, y'all. I should be ashamed of myself, but I'm not. Because I love this. So, well, this is only mine. I don't share this with anyone, so till the wheels fall off, I'm gonna be using it. Okay. That's we're gonna put some glue on these lashes, and then we're gonna be finished. I went back to I went to go get some but I went to go get mascara because I ran out of the old one, of course, but I'm like, I'm not about to be getting no expensive mascara no more because all I'm doing is lining my lashes to put the fake ones on. So what I'm gonna pay $20, $30, $40 for some lashes that are just covering up. I'm not doing it no more. So that's the end of that story. I had some lashes that I wanted to wear on film. I feel like somebody came in here and sabotaged me. I had my little stuff all set up. But yeah, I'm using the oldie but goodie. Great lash, honey. That's what I started with. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For the sake of the got up. But I couldn't stay and got up. Oh, well, the saints just let's just put a little bit of this under there. Okay. It's been a while since I used it. They got a whole new brush out here. Whoa. What shall we say? Okay. I think that's all right. Alright, that's that. These lashes look big today. I better go get smaller lashes and these things look colossal. Yikes, they look so big. I've been wearing thin ones, I guess, too, but I'm looking like I'm about to finna take the night, honey. Sheesh. I might be graduating to old people lashes now. Baby, give me them little ones. Don't give me none of them big ones back there. That's how people do me. Give me some of them. You ain't got no little lashes. That's how I feel right now with these big old lashes on my face. Gosh. They don't look big right there. They don't look big in my mirror. just a little big on the phone. It's a big and I don't know what's going on. Alright, let me take this Aunt Your Mama wig. Not Aunt Your Mama wig, but Aunt Your Mama little thing off. So we can make sure, see where my hair at. I'm so hurt that I ain't had no car rollers. When I moved, I threw all my rollers away. And thought I was like, I'm gonna remember to go to the hair store. I'm gonna remember. I took all this time to curl my hair. I'm gonna remember to go to the hair store. But I learned a trick some years ago. And we're gonna see how good it worked out. We're gonna see how good the trick worked out that I learned. I don't have really that much faith in it, but let's see. It worked for the long hair. That's supposed to help keep the wave or whatever. I'm so mad. Don't you hate when you're mad, but you can't be mad about but yourself? It's easier when it's other people, when you can blame somebody else. I know that sounds terrible, but the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth is the truth. Hey, well, I'm talking about I spent a good, smooth, I want to say a smooth hour. I don't know, it might have been 30 to 45 minutes. Curling some daggone hair just to be looking like this today. I'm going to the what's her name as soon as I leave the house. Cause if I can get some, what you call the thing? Little foam rollers. If I can get some of them, then I can fix it. I'm salty. Excuse me, guys. Salty. I ain't got my curlers in here, so this just gonna have to do with these big old lashes. I don't know if the light makes the lashes look big or what. Yeah. Dang. Thank you. Thank you so much. All that work I did yesterday. Okay. I wore my shirt because that is what I'm an advocate of. Okay, I can just put the little bad hair behind my ear. Okay. But I'm an advocate for being kind to your mind because I know a lot of times when I am going through whatever, going live, I'm not the kindest to my mind. So I think you have to, or I try to, not you have to, I try to have reminders wherever I can have them. If I need to write it on the mirror, write it on my notebook. I got different reminders or different quotes and stuff on my phone screensaver. Because life is tougher than a lot of us let on. And so, with all my powder in the window, in the camera, yeah, life is tougher than a lot of us let on. And so, however we can make it easier for ourselves, I would suggest you do it. Whatever makes it easier and not hurting somebody else, of course. Whatever makes it easier. So if it's easier for you to use affirmations, prayer, running, whatever is easy for you to make this life more bearable, I would suggest you do it. And then another thing I would suggest is God. Having a relationship with God, because no matter how hard it is, God can bring you through. And He can strengthen you to be able to handle the toughest situations. So that was it. Thank you so much for coming to watch me do my makeup and listening to my little things that I've learned along the way. I appreciate it. I hope it did something to brighten your day or help your day. Have a good one. See y'all next time.